Just eat some fucking carbs. Just eat some carbohydrates. Oh, I forgot. You're fucking ketogenic. Oh, you're low carb. Oh, it's gonna burn so much fat. If you're low carb, you're gonna have fucking negative fat. You're gonna be so fucking skinny and fat free that you're just gonna waste away into the fucking wind. That's how skinny you're gonna be after being ketogenic or low carb or carb free. All this crap. All this freaking crap. So what are you so worried about? This is my question to you. What are you so worried about? I can't eat that apple. That apple is unhealthy. I'm gonna eat 18 slices of bacon because that's healthy. But I'm not gonna eat that apple because apples are carbs and carbs are evil. Carbs will kill you. Are you kidding? Think of all the people with diabetes. You know what's causing that? Carbohydrates. Why would I eat a freaking orange? Bro, come on. Okay, so let's address this. So carbs spike your insulin levels. Therefore, they're unhealthy because they shuttle nutrients into your cells. And they're unhealthy because insulin is unhealthy to have. Bro, that's my fucking ball sack. That's such a bad excuse to not eat carbs. And that's the main excuse is like, carbs spike your insulin and then all the carbs, they go right to your fat. It's like, yeah, they do go right to your fat. If you have a shit diet and you don't work out, they're going to go right to your fat just as much as the bacon that you eat is going to go right to your fat. Because you know what else spikes insulin? Fucking everything. Protein spikes insulin. I don't know what to tell you. Protein spikes your insulin levels. Calories spike your insulin levels. It's basic fucking metabolism here. You have food in your gut that you eat. What happens to that food? No matter what it is, what happens to that food? It goes to your body. It goes to the cells in your body. You know how it's shuttled to those cells? This little molecule that you guys hate called insulin. Doesn't matter what it is. If you eat 25 freaking slices of bacon, your insulin levels are gonna spike. If you eat 10 apples, your insulin levels are gonna spike. It's not a bad thing. Oh, carbs cause bloating. Well, yeah, if you eat 30 pieces of bacon every day, and that's all, or 30 pieces of bacon and, 18 fucking chickens every day, and then you have an apple, it's gonna cause bloating. You know why it's gonna cause bloating? Because what is a carbohydrate molecule? What is that? Well, first off, it causes bloating because of just the fiber that's being released causes a gas buildup. As the indigestible fiber is moved around by enzymes and sometimes digested, it causes a gas release. It's not a bad thing. I mean, yeah, you're gonna fart. Is that so unnatural? Would you rather fart and be healthy or eat 18 slices of bacon and be a fucking pig? Anyway, a carbohydrate molecule is just what it says. One carbon atom for every water molecule. Sorry, hydrate as in water. That's why it's C6H12O6. H2O, so you'd have 6 carbon for 6 H2O, C6H12O6. So yeah, you're gonna have more water in your body. Oh, wait. Water is bad, right? Because carbs are bad, and carbs have a lot of water. Therefore, water is bad. You know what? All you people on the ketogenic diet, just stop drinking water. It's killing you guys. Look how fucking fat everyone who drinks water is. Look at all this fat in my face. You know what this is from? It's because I drink a cup of water every once in a while. And I'm morbidly obese because of it. You fucking morons. Jesus. Carbohydrate dense foods have a plethora of nutrients in them that you need, and many nutrients that you can't get from other food sources. It's very difficult to get vitamin C, although it is possible if you eat certain organs such as the liver or I think shellfish as well. But for the most part, if you're not eating liver, which you probably don't do, you're not going to get your vitamin C from meat. You're going to be either deficient or supplementing, and the supplementations come from freaking fruits and other plants. Just eat the fucking plant, bro. Why are you supplementing it? Just eat the fucking orange. Is it that hard? A variety of vitamin K, for example. It's very difficult to get vitamin K from your meats. So you have to get it from your leafy green sources. Oh, vitamin K, what the hell is that? I've never heard of that vitamin before. It's because you're a fucking degenerate. That's why. Vitamin K, you know what the K stands for? Clotting. Well, not really, but it's a good way to remember it, actually. It's a good mnemonic. Vitamin K, clotting, K-L-O-T-T-I-N-G, it's used to synthesize platelets, or platelets. I don't know how to properly pronounce it because I've never actually said it to a doctor, but it's used to synthesize platelets in your blood, and this is used for clotting. When you have a cut or you get a thumb tick in your finger, obviously your blood coagulates after a while. Your blood thickens, therefore you don't just bleed continuously until you die. Your blood thickens. Well, how do you thicken that blood? Vitamin K and a bunch of other vitamins and different like enzymes are at work, but vitamin K is the big guy. You're not going to get that from eating a steak. I'm sorry to tell you that. You're going to get that from eating some fucking plants. You're going to get that from eating some kale, some chard, some spinach. I think spinach has a decent amount of vitamin K. I know kale has a lot of vitamin K. Almost all leafy greens have the most amount of vitamin K that you could ever want. Oh no, it's a carbohydrate molecule. Oh my gosh, wait, you're telling me that I have to eat plants to get my vitamins? I have to eat spinach and kale? That is not keto friendly. Go suck my keto friendly dick. I don't care about your keto friendly diet. Get your vitamins, get your minerals from real food, from actual food sources. If you're worried about gaining weight by eating carbs, you're probably not eating the right carbs. If I eat an apple and maybe a banana today, maybe I'm going to ballpark and say maybe it's 90 grams of carbs, give or take, maybe 80. I don't know. I don't have the exact science to this nailed yet, but I'll come back with a follow-up video giving you the exact amount of grams to the milligram. But let's say that's 80 grams. That's 80 grams, but I'm also getting a lot of fiber. It's a carb, but I'm getting a lot of fiber, which is amazing for your gut bacteria and just the microbiome in general. I'm getting a plethora of nutrients, a plethora of minerals, very trace. I'm getting so many of these added benefits. It's actually good to every once in a while boost your insulin levels. Surprisingly, right? You keto freaks out here might not realize that, but it's pretty okay to do that. I'm getting all of these vitamins and minerals for 80 carbs. That's a good carb source. You know what isn't a good carb source? Coke, Sprite, ice cream, cookies, churros. I can go on and on. I know ice cream sandwiches, those things are awesome, by the way. I know, I'm gonna give a follow-up video about how to actually like healthily eat crappy foods, because it is possible. I know all you fucking body dysmorphic mutants out here think that it's impossible to look good and eat unhealthy food. Wow. You're looking at someone who looks amazing. No, I'm joking. I'm not that conceited yet. But if you're having like a soda, if you're having ice cream, you're eating high fructose corn syrup. You're eating crap carbs. You know why those are crap carbs? Because those carbs are paired with absolutely no vitamins, no minerals, no nutritional content. You're just eating it's like cocaine. It's like a white substance that just makes you feel good, gets you super energetic for a while, and then you come crashing down. That's why there's such thing as the sugar crash. It's freaking cocaine. But yeah, just stop eating that crap. And also, I'm going to mention the high fructose corn syrup. So when you eat fructose when you eat normal fructose in the form of fruit and other vegetables, it's paired with fiber and it's slowly absorbed and your body utilizes it at its maximum efficiency. When you drink fructose or just eat a bowl of ice cream, you have a fructose bolus, just a conglomeration of a bunch of fructose, and that doesn't get digested properly. So when your body starts to digest it, it's not doing it the right way, and what it causes your body to do is your body starts sending more signals saying, I'm still hungry, because you're not getting the actual absorption of the fructose because it's such a bolus that it's actually hard to break down. So your body says, I'm still hungry. And then you eat more, and then you eat more, and then you eat more. And then maybe you have another bowl of ice cream, and guess what? You're hungry again, because your body's saying, your body's bumping up your ghrelin again, that neurotransmitter, that hormone, sorry, not neurotransmitter. Your body's bumping up your ghrelin hormone saying, feed me, I'm starving. Even after you had like 18 tacos from Taco Bell and 3 ice cream sandwiches. It does sound like a fun night, don't get me wrong. It's my typical Friday night. But still, that's what happens. You eat a bunch of sugar, a bunch of refined, highly processed sugar, and your body doesn't know that it's full, because your hormones take control of your body and say, eat more, eat more, eat more. That's a bad carb source. Don't be eating that crap. Eat healthy carbs. Eat, rice every once in a while isn't going to kill you. I'm actually cooking rice right now. I'm recording this video while my rice is cooking right now in the kitchen. Not a bad carb source. Potatoes. Oh my God, the glycemic index. It's so high on the glycemic index. Suck my glycemic index. It doesn't matter. Okay, you have fiber in your potatoes. You're not eating the potatoes with nothing too. You're eating the potatoes with some sort of protein source, some sort of fiber, some sort of slowly digesting macromolecule, mostly just protein and fiber. If you're eating raw potatoes alone with no other thing to accompany it, go talk to a psychiatrist, because you got some issues. But yeah, just pair up your potatoes. If you're worried about the glycemic index because it's going to spike your glucose too much, pair up your high glycemic index foods with low glycemic index foods. Protein, fiber, all the sorts. For the most part, it's those two. Those are the two big players in it. But there are some other things that you could do. I mean, you could eat low calorie density foods that maybe aren't necessarily high in fiber or high in protein, but they're just so low in calorie density that your body metabolizes the potatoes with the other things, such as, I don't know, like a rice cake or broccoli or things like that. They don't have that many calories, but they have a lot of mass to it. If you have all that mass in your stomach, your body takes a long time to slowly absorb it, and therefore your insulin slowly rises. When you drink a soda, your insulin goes like that, and then it goes all the way down. When you have a potato and maybe some fiber or protein or low calorie density foods, your insulin just rides the wave. It rides the cosmic wave of life, and it's great for your body because you actually, believe it or not, you want to be shuttling crap, nutrients into your cells. It's a good thing. It's called growing. It's called development. It's called maintaining your body. You don't have to live your life thinking that you should only be burning fat. It's okay to put on a pound of fat or two. It's not going to kill you. Fat is, I know in my previous video I said stop being fat, but I'm talking about very fat. When you have an average amount of fat, an ideal amount of fat, which for guys, for the most part, and I don't expect any guys to be calculating this, but you want to have about 11 to 15% of your body weight is body fat. And for women, you kind of want to hover around like the 18+% mark, like 18 to 22-ish%. That seems to be the best range to be in terms of optimal hormone functioning, optimal skin health. I mean, fat does a whole variety of things. The biggest one being hormones. Fat stores hormones, it produces hormones, it stores all your vitamins, vitamin A, D, E, K, the big guys. A lot of it, almost all of it, is stored in your fat. Some of it is stored in your liver, but most of it is stored in your fat. That's why A, D, E, K are fat-soluble vitamins. They go right to your fat, and they just chill there until your body needs to utilize them. So if you're doing keto to be at 1% body fat, guess what? You're going to have to be taking A, D, E, K supplements all day, every day, because you don't have any place to store those vitamins. So cut that shit out, okay? Eat your carbs. Just eat the freaking carbs. Is it that simple? Yes, it is that simple.